Hello, beautiful souls, and how are you? Universal Angel here. My name is actually Amanda. A little bit about myself. I am a shaman. I am a second wave indigo transcending crystalline. I was sent here to help assist Mother Gaia and humanity during these times. As many of you know, we are in the Kali Yuga. I was born intuitive, many different clairs, clairsentient, clairaudience. I'm also a medium, just to put that out there. So Mother had me at 13. I wanted to share a little bit about my story. You know, everyone's dream is to be rich. I don't want to say everyone's dream, but most people's dream is to be rich or famous, but that is not mine. My dream has only been to leave the biggest footprint, if you will, upon this earth. And by that, I don't mean a green footprint. I mean by touching as many souls as possible. You know, we are all energy, and our energy influences. It's like a ripple effect, ebb and flow, ebb and flow. A great guru told me that every word that we speak radiates throughout every universe. It continues. It's a continuum. So just remember that and how powerful these words are. And in that, I wanted to share, so my dream was to touch as many souls as possible. When I was younger, I didn't have a very typical upbringing whatsoever. My father was absent most of the time, and having my mother at being such a young age, she went into the military, so we moved a lot. And I also am born in the Bible Belt. I was born in Columbia, Missouri. And many of you know, there are a lot of, I want to say, stigmas against those of us with abilities and that try to speak our truth, speak the words and truths that come from spirit and meditation. In that, I've been stumbling across, what platform do I use? How do I get out there? How do I use these gifts? For many years, it was very, very hard for me to understand my gifts. Sometimes spirits, I don't have to per se move or go to, say, a haunted location or anything. Spirits will just come to me. Some human, some not, some of the jivic realm. We can get into much of that later. But in that, I really didn't know how to deal with that. And that I'm now 38 years old, 27, we'll say 27, but 38 years old. And for many years, I did not understand how to use these gifts. It was, and I was shunned. I was looked down upon for wanting to express what Spirit was telling me, express my heart. Being that loving and compassionate person, as many of you can probably, I'm sure, relate. We are often taken advantage of, or just kind of pushed aside. With that, I am hoping to get a warm welcome from all of you. As I shared, I was, going back and forth through, let's say, the past 7 years. I went through so much dedication and study, if you will, into metaphysics, healing, and really delving into how may I share these gifts with the world. Where else can Spirit allow me to tap in? And I wasn't sure what platform to start with. I had written all these postcards of, let's start with this idea for a video. Let's start with energy. That was going to be my first video. But, I was also a motivational speaker. I'm also a life coach. This was about 10 years ago where I started speaking on some issues that I had, like I said, in developing my gifts and not really having family or anybody as a support system, really. I did suffer from addiction at a very young age. By the grace of God. I love how the sun is shining above me. Thank you, Spirit. But by the grace of God and my angels, those who I count on, as well as my guides in the Divic realm, I can happily say that, I think that it's important for me to share my story because I think that there are so many of you out there, maybe like me, that maybe are a little nervous to get out there. Maybe nervous of scrutiny, and I said, you know what? I'm not waiting anymore. I don't want to pick a certain platform. I just want to share my story, because when I was that motivational speaker of 250 women, the most impact they said that I had put upon them was sharing my story. And I got to thinking, you know, whether it be through addiction or all these traumas and abuse that I had went through as a young child and adolescent, young adult, it was hard for me to deal with. I had to learn coping skills and, you know, whatever support I could grab from outside resources. Don't forget your resources, guys. And to really try to figure out how I could be me. That may sound so silly, but I'm sure many of you can relate. And in that, I had to let go of that ego, shed that ego. And in that's part of why I'm making this video. I wanted this to be my first video to hopefully inspire maybe some other people, you know, out there like me who has, you know, similar upbringings or, you know, gifts that or maybe even, you know, your calling and you're just haven't got out there yet. Maybe this will help. That's my goal here, as well as just putting myself out there. Let's see, over the past 10 years, I have done a lot of work as far as internally and externally. Changing the diet has been a major thing. Protecting my energy body is a major thing. Relying on spirit, trusting that intuition despite what others may say or their criticism of me. And in that, I believe that by doing so and by continuing to put myself out there, I believe that spirit will continue to guide me to help fulfill my dream of helping humanity. I am I studied ancient Egyptian Serpentine Shamanism. Since I was born, I could remember past lives. I'm also a Reiki, a Yusui Ryoho Shimpaidan. So I am a Reiki Master, level 1, 2, 3. And then, of course, I can teach and attune if anybody's ever interested. Your sister here is here to help. Let's see. I am also involved in, I'm a certified shamanic moon journeyer. So I am more than happy to be of assistance if anybody needs any journeying done. I am very knowledgeable in animal totems, numerology, astrology, astronomy. Let's see, what else is important? Oh, phases of the moon, as well as something I wanted to share too. Sorry, it's spirits, you know, I'm listening to spirit as I'm talking. Something that I think is so important, you know, I went through, especially growing up in the Bible Belt, I went through all of the scrutiny and such, and by nature, and here we are in nature. By nature, I was just guided to study all of these ancient religions and traditions and about people, about their beliefs, even including psychology, you know, to try to understand some things. And as an indigo, I'm sure many of you can relate that it's hard for us to really understand this cold world, and having such a devotional heart and full of love and compassion, it is very hard to deal with sometimes. And in that is what at about age 14 led me into trying to self-medicate. And that, guys, I want to share with you, life is so much more beautiful without that. If anybody would like any guidance or just need somebody to talk to, please don't ever feel you are alone. I'm always here to help. Let's see. With that, I'm also a life coach. I would love to be assistance. I do have forms that I like for my clients to fill out, just to get their information, but not just information. My clients, I hate to use the word clients or titles really at all, but to best get this forth, that's how I'm going to put it, okay? I don't like to use clients because to me, we're all family. We are family, soul tribe, each one of us are family. We are all part of the great creation. We are all. And in that, I feel that it's important to have that support, you know. Maybe I could be that support that someone did not have. As well as, you know, maybe by putting myself out there, maybe there's others like you that have been in my position that could even guide me. I would be more than happy and grateful to accept such graciousness of you. With that, let's see, what else did I want to cover? Yeah, guys, again, this is my first video, but I wanted to get everything out there. If anybody has any information or say any ideas of videos that you would like for me to get out there, some ideas that I do have is, of course, energy, working with the energy body. I am certified in balancing the energy body as well. I also work in a lot of plant medicine. We, at Soul Healing Unity, my twin flame and I, we create natural healing herbs, tinctures, bath scrubs, lip scrubs, facial scrubs, you name it, face masks, chakra-focused bath salts. And in these, we include very sacred plants. Mother Nature, thank you, has the medicine of all, the greatest medicine of all besides our love, our heart, and our spirit, right? So in that note, that if anybody's interested in trying maybe a free sample, I would be more than happy to get that to you. Just please comment below, and I will get you those free samples. I need to figure out how I'm going to be posting some of our products. I also, I am a crystal lover, as you can see. I am also a crystal healer. I utilize crystals. I do hands-on healing. I do remote healings. I also like to engage in mass meditation and helping, you know, for example, when the Amazon fires was happening, I was part of that, as well as when the pipelines, as you all know, that happened a few years ago. It was pretty intense. I was part of that as well to be of support. Let's see. Oh, if you have any ideas, that's what I was getting at, of videos that you might be interested in, or if anything calls to you that maybe, give me some ideas, guys. Help a sister out. And in that note, that I am here to help in any way possible. Again, so Universal Angel here, aka Amanda. I'm always available day or night. And if for some reason you can't reach me at that moment that you're needing me, I promise I will get back to you within 24 hours. I do have a Facebook page, Soul Healing Unity. I do also have a strikingly, excuse me, website. It is Soul Healing Unity at strikingly.com. Still in the process of getting, you know, the platforms and everything set up. If any of you guys want to check out some of our products, are on there. A lot of pictures of our products, as well as our community events. Oh, that's another thing that we're trying to do. Here in the Bible Belt, I think it's important that we band together and then we get out in the community and express, you know, how often and how sad, I should say, is it that, you know, as an indigo, I was diagnosed with all these things such as, you know, ADHD and bipolar, all of these things, because I resonated at such a high frequency. They didn't understand. So, you know, Big Pharma would want to put those medications and those toxic pills that just led to one thing and into another. It was like a domino effect. Please don't let them do that to our babies. All of us indigos, we tend to bear crystal, rainbow, and fellow indigo children. Note that there's nothing wrong with these extra excited children. They just have a different way of learning than us. If anybody's interested, or say has some concerns, maybe some questions about any of that, I am well informed in the first, second wave indigos, as well as the transmutation, as well as the crystal and rainbow children. The Hopi prophecy is part of what we're here to fulfill. As a star seed, I am from Sirius. That is my main star that I like to claim as home. And that there's so much more that I would love to share with you. I just noticed I'm taking a lot of time, and I wanted to get out there. If there's anything, again, guys, that I could be of assistance. Oh, by the way, I have divination. I am also Elohim. I am RH negative, bloodline, if any of you are familiar with that. We carry I'm going to say for lack of better words, okay? So please be light on me, guys. For lack of better words, the RH negative, the Elohim, or a special, I don't want to say special, but a certain star race. We we're born with these natural intuitive abilities. One special gift, thank you Spirit and guides for that, is my gift of divination. I have been doing tarot for 26 years now, I am happy to say. I also do bone scrying, fire scrying. I use pendulums. I can also divine through crystals and numbers. Yeah, any way I could be of help, guys, please let me know. I want to hurry up and get this out there and see how many comments I can get, and hopefully my fellow brothers and sisters will show that love. And just know I'm sending all my love to you, mind, body, and spirit. Thank you.